Hey everyone, I am Manoj Kumar. Today, in this session, in this video, we will talk about consumer's equilibrium for two commodities through law of equimarginal utility approach. In my earlier video, we had seen law of diminishing marginal utility, which is for one commodity, and how the consumer strikes his or her equilibrium. We had seen the condition where MUX equal to PX or MUX by PS equal to MUM, where MUM is the marginal utility. Now, here we will talk about two commodities. So let us assume that one commodity is X and another commodity is Y. Now, we know that MUM, marginal utility of money for X, is MUX by PX, and marginal utility of money for Y equal to MUM equal to MUY by PY. We have seen in our earlier video. Now, if the value of MUX is 20 and price is 4, then MUM equal to 20 by 4, and we can write marginal utility of money equal to 5 by 1. You are aware that what does it mean? It means that rupee 1, this 1 is for price, this 5 is for marginal utility. So, in the case of X commodity, when we spend rupee 1 on it, we are deriving 5 marginal utility, 5 utils of marginal utility. Now, let us move to this side. Let MUY be 40 and price of Y be 8. In this case, MUM will be 5 by 1. Again, rupee 1 is giving us 5 utils of marginal utility. So, as a consumer, I am spending rupee 1 on X and rupee 1 on Y commodity as well. And in both the cases, their marginal utility is 5. So, when the consumer spend rupee 1 on two commodities and he is deriving equal marginal utility, that point of consumption is the consumer's equilibrium. I will just repeat it once again. When the consumer is spending rupee 1 on both commodity X and Y, and the marginal utility derived for the two commodities are same, here in this case it is 5, that point of consumption is the consumer's equilibrium. Right? Now, how do we express it? So, here the condition for equilibrium is, here the condition for equilibrium is MUX by PX equal to MUY by PY equal to MUM. Both the marginal utility of money for both the commodities is 5 here. Or we can simply write MUX by PX equal to MUY by PY, or we can cross multiply it. MUY will come here and PX will go there. In that case, MUX by MUY equal to PX by PY. So we can express it in these two ways, as the ratio of marginal utility and price, or as the ratio of marginal utility and the ratio of price. So this is, we have seen this derivation of marginal utility of money, derivation of marginal utility of money. When we combine these two, we get this condition for equilibrium, this one. Now, what are the cases of disequilibrium? Like for one commodity, MUX was greater than PX in first case of disequilibrium. In second case of disequilibrium, MUX was less than PX. Similarly, here the cases of disequilibrium is A, MUX by PX is greater than MUY by PY, and in second case MUX by PX is less than MUY by PY. So, in first cases of disequilibrium, marginal utility of money of X is more than that of Y, and in second case, marginal utility of money of X is less than marginal utility of money of Y. Now, if this is the case is MUX by PX is greater than MUY by PY. Now, how the consumer will react? That we have to understand. If the consumer is at a point of consumption where it is like this, then how will the consumer react? As you can see, in this case, the marginal utility of money of X is greater than marginal utility of money of Y, meaning thereby that we are spending rupee 1 on X and Y, but we are deriving more marginal utility through X than that of Y. So, how the consumer will react? Obviously, since the consumer is deriving more utility in case of X, the consumer will increase the consumption of X. The budget is limited, so if we increase the consumption of one commodity, the consumption of another commodity will come down. So, what will happen? The consumer will increase the consumption of X and decrease the consumption of Y, right? Now, if we increase the consumption of X, marginal utility of X will fall, and if we decrease the consumption of Y, its marginal utility will go up. Right now, it is greater, it is less, it is falling, it is increasing. A point will come when the consumer will strike equilibrium. MUX by PX will be equal to MUY by PY. Right? Similarly, in this case, what is happening? The consumer is deriving more marginal utility of money by consuming Y than that of X. So, what the consumer will do? The consumer will consume more of Y and less of X, as the budget is limited, we have seen in this case. As the consumer increases the consumption of Y, marginal utility of Y will keep falling, and as the consumer decreases the consumption of X, its marginal utility will go up. Right now, this is more, this is less. MUY is decreasing and this is increasing. A point comes when both of them become equal and the consumer strikes his or her equilibrium. So, the point to remember is that as per law of equimarginal utility, what happens is when the consumer is consuming two commodities, the consumer's equilibrium is at a point of consumption where marginal utility of money derived for both the commodities are same, as here in this case it is 5 in both the cases. So, what we need to remember is this condition MUX by PX equal to MUY by PY, and these two cases of disequilibrium, and when there is disequilibrium, what is the case whether marginal utility of money of X is greater or Y is greater, and in these two cases how the consumer react and how he or she strikes his or her equilibrium. So this is the explanation of law of equimarginal utility. This is for two commodities. You need to relate it with MUX equal to PX. That was the condition for one commodity. When we extend it, we get this one, this condition for two commodities. Right? In my next video, I will talk about ordinal utility approach, in which we will see indifference curve, budget line, and combine both of them and then see how the consumer reaches his or her equilibrium. Thank you.